Hey everybody, guess what time it is?
Hey everybody, it's Suzy Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Suzy Q. Hey everybody, it's Suzy Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I got a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Suzy Q. Hey everybody, it's Suzy Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Suzy Q. Hey everybody, it's Suzy Q. Hey everybody, it's Suzy Q. Nah, hey everybody, it's Suzy Q, so come along with me. Said I'm Suzy Q.
Hey everybody, welcome to Q Aquatics and Exotics. I am so excited tonight. Sunday night. I love Sunday nights. Let's see, I said hi to Griffin and Pam is lurking. Fishy fun. Fishy fun, I like that. Oh, I'm excited that you're here, Fishy fun. Nobody cares about punctuation or spelling, we just care about cursing. Terry's, we don't really care about cursing either. Well, yes we do. Terry's Tropical Tanks. Congrats on those cichlid fry. I am so excited. I got a story to tell about that. Hi, Candy. Q on Instagram. Thank you so much. Hey, Lori. So I saw these fry, and it's probably the third time. The first two times, they never made it past, and I have no idea why. But this time, there's about 20 or 30 fry. I put half in a net inside. Ooh, let me turn that off. Half in a net inside the tank, and the other half the parents are watching. Now, if I think it was just the parents in that tank, I think they'd be fine. But in all my wisdom, they're in there with tetras and some little ember tetras. What are the other tetras? Buenos Aires tetras. And I'm not sure why those fry aren't making it, but this time it's very clear who's the mother and the father because they're the only two that are bright yellow. They are so bright yellow, it's insane. So I thought it'd be easy to scoop them out when they're done and move them to another tank. So right now I'm getting a tank ready. I think it's going to be that one right there. I didn't do the video yet on how I aquascaped it because I was editing it before this started. But I think I'm going to move just the parents over there. And then when there's fry, see if that way I can get full fry with them in there. And if not, then I'll be in a better position just to pull out two fish than the 22 fish that are in that 40-gallon breeder. But I'm so excited. These are my terrace fish. They used to be Titlianus nanaluteus, but now it's Cryptohero nanaluteus. And nanaluteus, I think, just means yellow. But they're yellow convicts, and I'm so excited. Funk said he wanted some. Rob93 said he wanted some. Steenfot said he wanted some. So now I just got to get like 15, 20 living. That would be amazing. JN's in the house. Sandy, I was watching your video today. Hey, Suzy, I put the salt in with my goldfish and he seems to be a bit better. Thank you so much for your advice. Wasn't advice, trust me. It was my experience. When I have a sick fish or a funky fish, and I don't know what it is, the very first thing I do is crank up the heat just a little bit and put some aquarium salt in while I do my research. Well, I do some research, and I ask people who know. I am not a person in the know. I just know. I guess if I just know, then I know. I just know what happened with my goldfish. Oh my gosh. And I'm glad that your goldfish is doing better. Anytime they start slowing down like that, and even the small filter sucks them towards the filter, that's not good. It's never been good for me. Oddball Aquatics in the house. What's up, girl? You see my Plipterus over there? I don't know. This tank. Oh, it's so dark. You might not be able to see it because that tank's so dark. Yep. I'm not breeding them, though. I'm not cool like you. I'm not cool. I cannot wait for big fish deal, because for me, it's a big deal. It's a big deal. Musical fish. Good plan. Love it. Everyone share this out. Thank you. Hi, Monica Lynn. Hope you had a good weekend. I did, and I got a little taste from sitting inside my house looking out in the backyard. It looked like it was perfect yard weather. And I thought I could clean up, at least start with one of the tubs, one pond. I figured just one little section at a time, get it cleaned up and ready. Even though I know we're months away, I have a lot to clean up. And I went outside, and it looked very warm. I just didn't personally think it was that warm. And then by the time it got pretty warm, I got like in the 50s. I was already in the middle of editing a video, so I couldn't do it. But I had a great weekend thinking about getting back out by the pond. Tiffany White, howdy. Hi, Puffer Mommy at Oddball Aquatics. How cool is that? Select Pet. Hey, Mr. B, thank you so much for your comment. I would never, never, never take offense to constructive criticism, especially from OGs in the hobby that know what they're talking about. Especially when it comes to electricity, no clue. Because what I found out, I talked to my electrician. I had got, if anybody knows, my last video. Was it my last? I think it was my last video. I was setting up my Oscar tanks, my 75-gallon Oscar tank, and I decided to, when I was plugging it in, to show a little scoop of my electricity. And it does look like an ocean nightmare. But I called my electrician. I said, remember when you came last summer? He gave me a dedicated line for the pond and a dedicated line for my fish room. I just didn't know enough about electricity. I tell you, I don't know why electricity scares the bejesus out of me. But they're on a dedicated line. And my goal was, as I move forward, be able to have generator, have a generator kick on if I lose power or anything like that. So it'd be a little easier if everything was on a dedicated line. And especially now, since I've gotten everything out of the upstairs, except for a couple tanks, and brought almost everything down here in my fish room. So thank you, Mr. B. I absolutely appreciate that. And it does look a mess. Shared out on Fish Tubers. Thank you. What did you get, Senegalus? 1 Senegal and 2 not. There's 3 babies in there. I've had them for about 8 months. They're in with my electric blue Jack Dempsey's. I wish I could show you closer. Will this go closer? I don't think this will go any closer. Even if it goes closer, I don't think it's light enough, but let's see. Oh, can you see that? Oh, of course, everybody's hiding. Come on now, look at that. The 2 electric blue Jack Dempsey's and my 3 filters. One of them is a Senegal, and the other 2 are, gosh, it escapes me. But one of them is twice the size as the other, and I don't know if that's a gender thing. So I was hoping you were going to be on here, Haley, to let me know. Is that a gender thing? Do females get much bigger? Or look at me, I'm just a big mess here. Do females get bigger than males, or is it just that one's a bully and is eating more food than the other? I'd be interested to know that. Sand Creek. Hey, Full Moon Aquatics. Yellow convicts. Wow, I have a pink convict with the regulars. I've seen convicts with Dalmatian pattern. They were amazing. Yeah, my yellow convicts is actually on the CARES list under, I forget which category. I forgot, but I was just doing video clips on it because so many people want it. Now, the ones that are breeding, I think I said, are so bright yellow. The other ones, I think they dinge down so as not to make the male angry. But like I said, I think I'm going to remove the parents, because if I don't remove the parents, then I'm going to remove the other ones, because that one male just is so afraid all the time, and that's not fair. So I love my yellow cichlids. Hi, Fishy Fun. Hey, Funkadelic's in the house. Uh-oh, we all just got a little bit funky. Funky. Hematitlianus nanaluteus. That's it, Tom. That's it. Yes. I thought they changed the name to Crypto Heroes, but I think maybe it was Crypto Heroes Nanaludius before, and now it's Amatitlianus. I can't keep up with these name changes. And I guess I get why they have to change the name, because once they know more about the fish, they got to categorize it correctly. I just can't keep up with it. I try so hard though. Look at everybody saying hi. The fish deal is going to be amazing. Can't wait to see you and give you a big hug. Me too. Are you bringing your skates, or are you going to be sneaker in it? I'm really going to be paying attention to all the demos that are going to go on. I'm also going to be paying attention to the I think there's an aquascaping workshop Friday night. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I can't even wait. I'm glad you're looking into it. Oh, Mr. B, I have to look into it because I want to say, without sounding dramatic, my life depends on it. My house depends on it. My fish depend on it. My family depends on it. Sophie depends on it. My electricity cannot be a danger. Q's recent video. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Monica says, cool, Susie. I bet you're excited to get your pond going. Oh my God, I'm so stinking excited. So, my plan is to get my pond cleaned out, cleared out, ready. I might even run, what do you call that light that's in between the filter and the pond? Oh, help me out, guys. But once it's all cleaned up and cleared out, then I'm going to net it again because mid-spring, I have those horrible helicopters. I want to say they're oak seeds, but I don't know if it's oak tree or maple. Who has the helicopters, the oak or maple? I think it's the maple. Oh, those things, I get them this thick. There's so many of them. Yes, I cannot wait. Females are much bigger and albinos are always smaller. So I think I have one male, one female, and then a Senegal. The Senegals are smaller anyway, right? Oh my gosh. And they get along so good with the electric blue Jack Dempseys. I'm so shocked. Two of them actually kind of ride side by side with him as he's swimming along. I think it helps him find the food because that electric blue Jack Dempsey is pretty good at finding the food, that's for sure. Uh-oh, what's Aquafunk doing? Send you some babies when they're a little bigger. Do you have space for them? Ooh, Tiffany's going to be sending you some. That's awesome. The Cares fish. Yep. Okay, peeps, let's get some love on. Redfish, bluefish. Sorry I'm late. Hey, that's okay. I'm just thrilled you're here. Deborah Sanders says, got off work in time. Aye, that is so awesome. I wish I could find some Nanaludis too. A Nanaludis. So here's the part I don't understand. And hey, D, I watched your live stream. I couldn't join because I kept having to turn it off because I was filming, but afterwards I watched it. Yay. Here's what I want to do with the CARES program. Because it might be me, and I'm not slow. I'm not going to put myself down. I think I'm a very intelligent woman. I can't figure out for the life of me, how do I record where I got my fish from, where the fish came from, who do I register with, or that's one part of it. Let's say I was a person without a fish club. How do I do all that? Let's say I was a fish club that wanted to bring in a CARES representative and be that CARES representative. What is entailed in that? Maybe I want to be the one to, when somebody brings a CARES fish, make sure I have the heritage, make sure I give it on to the new person, tell them where to go to register their fish. Like, to me, it's so kludgy, and I don't know why. And I don't know why it's so hard. I'm in a fish club. We don't have a rep. And it's been very hard. I've got all these people saying, oh, go check out this site or go talk to this person. I have yet. The gist of what I got from Aquatic Experience last year, from what I can remember, is if you're out there and you don't have a fish club, there is like this fish club. It's like the internet club. And it's not a club at all. But I'm just saying, you can register through the CARE site with that, but I don't have all the information. So I want to get to the bottom, figure it all out, and be able to explain to people exactly what CARES is, what CARES does, which is that you can find on the internet pretty easy. But how you get your fish, how you register them, how you pass them on, and what happens, like who's tracking all this and what do they do with all this information? That's the kind of thing I want to dig deep and try to get a better understanding of so I can explain it because I can't even understand it. Did you see what fish Joey got today? Oh, Cichlid 23, what did he get? I gotta look. I just saw the day before yesterday he got a saltwater stingray. Aquarium Thoughts asks, are you going to California for the ACA convention? Wow, I wish. I think I've only been to California. Never. I was out in Oregon once, and since I was so close, I drove up to the state of Washington just to turn around, just to get out of my car and say I was there. But I don't think I've ever been to California. I'm no, I couldn't be any farther away from California. Would I like it? I love traveling. I'm not afraid of planes. I could sleep on the plane. I'd love that. Love, love, love that. But no, I am not. No, I am not. Okay. I'm sold. These gobies are hilarious. Oh, you got some gobies? I'll bring my wheelies. Oh, good. Somebody's going to post the video of babies for funk. I like that. Your wee puffers are so sweet. Are they pea puffers, Haley? Because I'm just rescaped my whole pea puffer tank. Here we go. Select pack. Different places. It's listed Emititliana, Crypto Heroes, or Archocentris nanoluteus. Well, they're all nanoluteus. I know that because that's yellow. That's yellow. The before it, I guess it's the classification or the genus or the family. UV sterilizer. Thank you. I must be really behind, but yes, the UV sterilizers. Thank you, Select. I read the strangest article on convicts experiment giving Prozac to reduce breeding aggression. Are you talking about yellow convicts? Or are you talking about those in jail? Maple. Yes. Silly. And I love trees. Don't get me wrong. But this tree is ginormous. It's not mine, but I get 95% of the leaves, 95% of the helicopters, and it covers most of my yard in shade. That part's not so bad. That came before I thought. Got a clown trigger too. Oh, a clown trigger. Senegals are smaller. What are the other species of bichir do you have? I knew she was going to ask me that. I will know by the time I'm at the big fish deal because I have a picture of it. Hit that like, thank you. Yeah, those dang maple trees, man. Well, Tom in here, Elishan AS, is the reason why I know now that I have to wait till after those helicopters are done before taking my net off because I had to learn the hard way, and boy, was it hard. Hey, Rumbles. I love watching you build that ginormous tank. The CARES program is very poorly run. Talk to Amber. She's working on a lot of that. Oh, I don't know if it's poorly run. I can't speak to that. But I think it's very paper and pencil, so to speak, oriented versus internet, web-based. I don't know. But maybe it is poorly run. I just don't know enough. Somebody said, hey, King. Is Scott in the house? I didn't see him. Hi, Scott. Happy belated birthday. Yeah, yeah. So if I miss anybody, say anything because I'm going really quick now to get caught up. Maybe we can hit up the PR rep for CARES. Yes, that's what I want to do. That's what I want to do. I think I talked to Leslie Dick one time, and that's where I got the most of my information. But she knows what she knows, and she knows it in great detail, and she's a very well spoken about it. But the parts that I was asking about, like, I just wish I could have a lot of people there to get the. Well, I'll get there. I'm telling you, I'll get there, and I'll work with. We talk to CARES representative, and I'll talk to Amber and see what she knows. Aquafunk says CARES is a mystery. Oh, something in riddle conundrum. What? What? Wrapped funk. The word you want is wrapped. Scott says, what is the question? Maybe I can help. Okay, Scott. When you have a CARES fish and you get it, how do you find out who the parents are and where they're from? How do you find out the authenticity of it? And let's say you want to register it and your club doesn't have a rep. Where do you register it? And the answer being online doesn't count because I got lost, absolutely lost. And then once you've registered this and I have babies and bring them in, how much information do I need to bring in? And I want to be the CARES representative in my fish club. What do I have to do to make that happen without putting any extra work on the fish club? Like, who do I talk to? How do I find out? Where do I get this information? How do we get registered? Those are my questions about CARES right now. And what about the people that don't have a fish club? And they get, like, if I send somebody 6 of my yellow convicts, what information should I put on there that they know that they're CARES? That they know that they're authentic, where they came from. I don't have that information because my club didn't do that at the time. Those are the kind of questions. I read that the CARES, you're not talking PR rep. Oh, okay. It's in Pennsylvania. Oh, that's cool. Best state in the Planet Q for motorcycle rides. That's right. Oh, there are several representatives, but as far as clubs go, the last I heard, it was Klaus Steinhaus. Very nice, Chewy. Motorcycle. No Goering. No Goering. Wasn't going to name names, King and Queen. Uh-oh. I will know more when I talk to Pam Chin. Oh, these are Scudendini puffers that Haley has. I can't wait. You bred them before Dean. You should be very proud of that. That's awesome. And I know you. You kept track of everything, right? On paper, like in your book. I hope you tracked all of it. My trees fill my. I know. Oh my gosh, it's beyond a pain. Beyond a pain. I don't use voice to text much. Yeah, I got in trouble using that. Hey, Amber, we were just talking about you. We were just talking about you. I hope your ears are ringing. Jokes, jokes, jokes. I'm referring to the fish convicts. It's sad giving antidepressants to fish. That is sad. I thought about giving some kind of drug to Sophie. Oh my gosh, do I have a Sophie story? Oh, let me tell you my Sophie story. But I want to get caught up. I tried, but it doesn't always work out. I don't mulch until the spinners come down. The spinners, I like that better than the helicopters. It sounds like something I could dance to. Yeah, poorly run, bad choice of words. I know what you meant. Leslie Dick. I talked to Leslie. I saw her. Jim Cumming. I hope he's coming. Greg Steves. I did talk to Greg Steves. It seemed like they were once removed from my actual question at hand. Okay, I wish I had a registry. I'm going to scooch down to the bottom. I have sold Karis fish at our shop. No idea where they go after that. Right. The big fish deal answer. Because this is a long answer between Amber and I. We got you, Q. What? This was going to be good because I want to get this. I want to make this happen. Hey, Moonstone. So here is I'm tracking everything about the puffers and cross-referencing with my Preston John, which is where the group came from. Cool. I just came back from a dog show. How cool is that? Okay, so let me tell you my Sophie story. Hi, Hode's in the house. Like the button on the way. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I thought I made huge strides with Sophie today. Let me tell you. She's still very, very standoffish. I'm gonna put this here where I can't remember. I know, Tom. That's because I want to be it. I want to be a part of the CARES program and bring it to the Bucks County Aquarium Society, but I can't do of what I don't know. I just, and I can't do that whole, oh, check the internet. I'm going to leave this here so I can remember where I'm at. Is it too high? There we go. So, Sophie and I were getting along so good this morning. I thought, wow. So she's got these little pin feathers. If you don't know what they are, they're ready to come out. And usually somebody else in the flock will pick them out because she can't really reach them. She was letting me touch the top of her head. I was like, what? I'm ready to pull my camera out and document. And I sat down and then she started flying and came over to me. That's a first. So I am feeling like I'm on cloud 9. I am on cloud 9 thinking like we broke through. I broke the ice. She likes me. She likes me. Well, I was wrong. Guess what? She loves me in that way. she started to be hormonal already. And first she was playing with my hair, and I'm like, oh my God, this is so excited. And then I noticed she was like, then she started, and then her neck was going. She's going to start regurgitating for me. I was like, I had to stop what I was doing, change my whole body language, move away from her. I was so disappointed. Like, she's just hormonal, which here's the sick part of me. Because, yes, I'm a little sick. This part of me wanted to, like, oh my God, take advantage of it. I could scratch the top of her head and I'll be able to get real close to her because she's like that, you know. But if it goes too far, then she's going to be biting everybody. She's going to be frustrated as all get out. There's no way that she could, do what she's got to do. So it would just be horrible. It'd be like almost inhumane. So, but that's the sick part of me. I was like, wow, she likes me. She's let me touch her. She's let me pet her. Blah, blah, blah. No, no, she was just being very loving to me, which is so sad. Oddball, can we get together at the big and figure it out? Yes, let's do that. Yeah, I did talk to Leslie at great lengths. No, she did not get involved with club, but she's a great woman. Awesome. I look forward to the convo. I can't tell. So I'm hoping sometime during this big fish deal event that we are going to have like I can't think of a better word, like the fish tubers all getting together talking about YouTube, not just fish. I just am dying to sit with other people and talk about YouTube and how to make things happen and not in the actual part of the editing and the filming, and just like there's nobody in my life that I can talk to about these things. So I'm really hoping that we can do some of that at the big fish deal. Does that sound dorky? I don't care. I don't care. So can't stay. I'm super exhausted. Had to work today. Okay, Recon. Thank you for stopping by. Scott, I look forward to it. We all looking forward to it. Our club has CARES representative. No idea what they do because myself, ABC, another guy are the only people who submit fish. Mm-hmm. I know. But I'm going to try to break that. I'm going to try to break through and break it down into real language. I want to start spreading the word, but I have to know the word to spread it. I want to be a part of it through my fish club as well. So there's lots of avenues that I really want to do with this. As far as info on care species, Q, that's me. When I get a species, I would love any info I can get. If I can get it at an auction, contact, yeah. Yep. That's so true. That's so true. Hold up. Who's Sophie? Catch me up. Moonstone. Sophie is my 5-year-old macaw that I adopted, and she was kind of not neglected. Maybe she wasn't people trained. She's kind of mean. She's kind of mean. I guess she was a little neglected because when it was given to us, he was very happy that it was going to a good home. So I'm been working on it 4 months now, and I just have to be patient, tenacious. She will come around. I know she will. Fishy Fun, Fishy Fun 57. Thanks to everyone who supported my attempts at posting amateur videos. I can't figure out editing or how to deal with glass reflections. It's quite the learning curve. Yes, it is. But that's what made it real fun. For me, that's what made it real fun. Oh, Gaylor Aquatics in the house. If you were in earlier and I missed you, sorry, Bob. Hey, Bob. Rockford, how are the long fins doing? I'm shocked that BCA's doesn't have a CARES program going. I'm going to change that, Scott. It used to, didn't it, Tom? Let's see what Tom had to say. We would love it. Please go for it. See? I'm gonna. But I got to know what I'm doing. My Eclectics does this. Oh, does that. Yeah. I mean, finally she stopped being hormonal. We got her in the fall. And obviously with the research, I see that being hormonal, which is like getting, getting horny, fall and spring. And it's so extreme with her that I'm really thinking if I had someone else in her flock that was a bird. John Back of Donuts doesn't want me to get another bird yet, but I really think that would help. I really, really think. Yes, sir. Multi-tank addiction's in the house. I didn't see him. Hey, Chris, I didn't see you, but somebody's saying hi to you. Everything fish. What's your least favorite fish? That's easy. Let's see here. See if we can even see him because probably my least favorite fish. Come out, you little meanies. My mbunas. My mbunas are probably my least favorite. Of course, they're all hiding. Every one of them's hiding because I got all the lights on. They're my least favorite. I watch this tank and I don't get that peaceful, easy feeling. I get that, oh, stop it. Stop picking on her. Stop it. Run. Hide. Blah. But I did just pick up an mbuna at my local fish club's auction and was able to put her in just fine. She was the same size as everybody else. Right before I put her in, I like played dominoes, moved all the rocks around, put her in. Everybody was fighting for new places to hide. My next step is going to be to remove all the rocks and see if that helps. Uh-oh, somebody said not correct, Chewy. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That is a convo I would be horrible at, but would love to listen in. Oh my gosh. This is why I want to listen, Haley. This is why I want to spark conversations. I look at my analytics and I, don't always know what I'm looking at. He said, thanks, John. Thanks, John. What John? What is my John? John. John Bag of Donuts, 1999. Oh, hon. Thank you, babe. You're so sweet to me. And he knows what I go through here. Oh my gosh. Firsthand now that he's moved in. He sees the running around and I'm going to put it up here. He sees me, the running around that I do. And when I'm in this room filling up a tank, the sink's overflowing and then I turn the water down and I got to run back in here. Now it's the wrong temperature. Then I got to go back over there and fix it. There's got to be a better way. And that's what I wanted some of this Q&A to be about, the actual functioning of a fish room. Not just my electricity, but the actual fish room. It's so hard, but I thought it was funny when I was making my thumbnail, the Q&A. I'm Q. Suzy Q. Who's A? That's what I said. Who's A? They cracked me up. I really do. Oh my God, Bob Kaler.
What up, Bob Taylor?
Look at that. Look at this. That's Kyle. That's Amy. Amy's not going to look. Did you? And there's Bane. Oh, let me get. They're gone. Oh my God, he just walked by. He does YouTube too. Bob Kaler, $24, $25 super chat. Holy cow. Great stream. I see your passion for the hobby shining through, Suzy. Look at this, these guys. I'm very interested in CARES. Thanks again for having me on last week. Loved it. Oh my gosh. Bob, you can come on any Sunday that you want. I thought it was awesome. I thought it was absolutely awesome. Oh my gosh. Thanks, Johnny Bag of Donuts, and thank you, Bob Kaler. Fish fun. Wow, I didn't know this about birds. I learned plenty about the pet species on this stream along with, yeah. You know what I learned? The best thing I learned about birds is don't stroke them down their back like you're petting them like a dog, especially when they're hormonal. That's not cool. Haley, we can sit on the sidelines and watch the real tubers with cocktails in hand. I want to sit with the cool girls. I won't have a cocktail in hand, but I want to sit with the cool girls. I'm there too, Q. I want to be active in CARES the best I can. Exactly. I just got to know what that means. I'm very interested in CARES. Oh, that is so cool. Look at Candy, you noticed me. Why is he being like that? He is silly. Look at this. He is silly. Though it's time, Haley, someone else should mix the drinks. Uh-oh, it's going to get real good. I have 8 billion CARES fish in my barn. I should submit them, but I haven't found the time. What does that mean? What time? Do you mean like, what do you mean submit them? You need time? Are you just talking about filling out a form? Or are you talking about, oh, you're going to the big fish deal too. Good. This will be good. Whoever asked how long the fins are going, I'm sorry I missed the text. It's hard to see. They're going great. Ah, who asked about the long fins? I think it was Bob Kaler. Doing good, Scott. Yeah. Oh my gosh. John has to be rolling his eyes at this point. Oh, that's an understatement. That is an understatement because not only is it the fish, and because it's just always changing. I guess he thought in his head maybe like after you have the tanks and you just keep them established. But for some reason, there's something different that has to move over. Like these fish are getting too big, I have to move them over here. I just got offered a 40-gallon long that would fit perfect under this tank, which means I'd have to move this 20-gallon long over here. And then, you know how it goes. It just, well, and then when you're breeding and you want to take fry out, you got to make sure you have an established tank. So start the tank ahead of time. You know, I don't think he was ready for all this, and he thinks it's a lot, and it is a lot. But I still think I need another bird. There's 53 on. Oh my gosh! Thank you guys. What? Teresa's in the house. Teresa. Exactly. But they close at this time. Yes, their apartment is over there. They have their living room, and their whole apartment is over there with their dog. But their bathroom is over here, so they got to go back and forth. They got to go. Heat and IBC to the correct temperature the night before if you have room. IBC. What is an IBC? IBC. Give me a second. Is that one of those huge white plastic squares? I don't have the room. I do have a 55-gallon drum, but all that does is going to heat the water, right? IBC. Maybe I'm thinking something different. Family shout out. How cool. That's what it was. Funk. Q. My stream, I'm going to be talking about fish rooms versus apartments. Well, let me tell you how grateful I am. I'm in a house. I don't know how you're going to do it, Funk. I don't know. Because having them upstairs was hard enough. I'm the landlord. And until John moved in, I was the boss. It was my house. I do what I want, when I want, how I want. People are like, are you going to support that? No. I'm not going to support it. I'm just going to put the tank up. And I was like that. And then a couple of floods. I decided I better move all the tanks downstairs. It's cement down here. It's just not big enough. It's squeezed tight, but I have the space to do that. And the upstairs now room that was my fish room is now my reptile room, which doesn't have any water in it. Well, besides the turtle tanks. So Funk, I can't wait to Funk stream to hear that. This is going to be good. I don't know. I can't even imagine. What did I miss? I got the 245-gallon setback. Oh, wow. Brandon calling it out. What did Mr. B call it out? What did he call out? Sounds like a great topic, doesn't it? A cocktail or cockatiel? Drink or a bird? I'll hold a cockatiel. Amber and Haley are going to hold cocktails. But I'll hold the cockatiel. And I would go for a cockatiel. But my bird of choice is a galah, which is a small cockatoo. It's a rose-breasted cockatoo. It's called a galah. That's my bird of choice. Oh, big fish deal. I'm so... Daryl. Daryl who? Somebody said, hi, Daryl. Deemer is in the house. Deemer is in the house. Aquafunk says, okay, guys, got to go set up. Have at it, and don't feel bad about setting up. I went looking for HC once I was set up and realized, oops, not today. You have birds, Rumble? Somebody say hi to Rack? Wait, is Rack in the house? How am I missing this? River Life in the house. Hey, Rack. Funk, I'm going to see you soon. River Life, your aquascape looks so good. It looked good. It really did look like the place that you visited with the big rocks, and you had a lot of the smaller rocks around it. Really, really good. Uh-oh. Oh, Suzy, did the pump stop pulling air in? Or did you find why the ceiling was wet? I have not found out. But I was able to stop the bubbles in the saltwater tank. That was huge. But it's hard for me to get in there because they are workaholics. They're always at work, always at work, always at work. So I do have to find, but I have a sneaking suspicion it's coming from the outside in through the walls. Now that my whole house is sealed up from the mice, that's what I'm thinking. But no, that's the responsible homeowner that I am. I still don't know. You are breaking my heart, Kaylor. Uh-oh, ain't gonna happen, Funk. Are they spooning again? Are they talking about spooning? Stop, Q. I got so many jokes and I ain't holding back. Nice bird of choice. I will see you in Maryland. Oh, Monica, I cannot wait. And yes, this bird is, I go in and visit. And there's some baby galahs that I see all the time. But I was kind of hoping to adopt one that doesn't have a home. Although it would be really sweet to have one from a baby on. I kind of think that there's a bit of too many birds out there that are just given up for adoption. A lot of them for very good reasons. Like, you could have a bird for like 30, 40 years and then you die. If you didn't put her in your will, it's going to go to a rescue place. So I'm thinking that I'm going to want to rescue. BCAS has a board meeting this Thursday in Washington Crossing, but we really get started at 7:30. Food is provided. Feel free to attend and discuss what you would like to do with CARES. That's what I want to do, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what CARES is. Well, I know kind of. I think I might. I think I might go and talk what I want to do. Big Tank Hank. Look at that. We got a hi from Big Tank Hank. That's pretty cool. Yeah, my only. Oh, how long do we have? How come I don't have my clock up here? What? Do you guys notice there's no clock? Usually I have a clicker. Clicker going down. You got my guppies. I'm going to put my guppies on while I look for my clicker. No? Yeah. I just don't know. Those are my guppies. I'm going to do an update. My friend told me that guppies are a good hot topic. So I thought, because I got these from lrbaquatics.com, Haley actually picked these out for me. She bagged them, not for me personally, but she bagged all the fish before selling them. And I've got 3 small colonies that I wanted to start. 2 of which are going very well. 1 of which is not so going so well. So I want to do a video on that as well. 20 minutes. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. So one of my questions, 50 thumbs up. Thank you. I got a thumbs down, but that's okay. That's okay. Just watch a quick video on Galah. Wow, what personality, isn't it? Oh, I could like be overwhelmed crying, and I put on videos all the time so Sophie can watch. Her whole demeanor changes when there's another bird in the room. Oh, she just wants to get closer. She doesn't get angry and aggressive. She just wants to get closer. I'm like, I got to talk to John Bag of Donuts. Big Tank is saying, hey, could videos of other birds like Sophie help her? Oh, I don't know. I don't know if it would help her or if it would hurt her. Q Aquatics, accept the CARES job for Bucks County and we will fill in the details for you. Oh, I'm absolutely going to take the job, but it's not filling the job, it's creating it. Do you understand that? It's different if I was going to take it over from somebody else and they were going to tell me all the things. But yes, I already know, especially working with these convicts and what I've learned, this much of what I've learned, I definitely want to take it to the next level. And I love the Bucks County Aquarium Society, so I thought it was a win-win. I thought it was a win-win. But I really got to know what I'm talking about. Yes, Cyclo 23. I do need to get one. Well, there's a difference between need and want. And I need to get one. That's what I'm saying. Oh, so I have a question. No doubt you will, Monica. Look forward to meeting you. Ooh, what did she say? I look forward to meeting you. Hopefully you will get good stuff at the auction and from the vendors. Uh-oh. I am looking to load up on plants, plants, and plants. I'm starting to really aquascape stuff, and I want to learn a little bit more about aquascaping. Now, my mom was an artist, and I think I kind of skipped a generation. Although I do have a little bit of artsy stuff in me, just kind of skipped just a little bit. But the aquascaping, I think, is kind of like painting. Like, I can look at something and love it. Then to me, that's amazing. Other people, I could look at something else and be like, why is the nose coming out of her ear? And, oh, well, that's famous painting. I'm like, whatever. You know, same thing with aquascaping. Oh, Moonstone. Thank you so much. $10 from Moonstone, new birdie fun startup. Oh my gosh, you're so funny. I can't wait to tell John. Oh my gosh, thank you, thank you, thank you. So I have a question because you guys are my peeps, right? And some of you are fish tubers, some of you are, what do you call it, fish consumers. If I wanted to find out, how's the best way, like, what would interest you? Because I just do my day in the life of Suzy Q. I do my breeding. I haven't done a fish room tour, so I'll probably do that. But what would actually interest you? Do you like it when I go do store tours? Do you like it? Because I noticed, like, if we're going to talk stats, everybody's going to be like, oh, boring. Here we go. I get it. But if we're going to talk stats, I put out, hey, Rob93, I put out a fish video, and it does good for me. And then I put out something on my bearded dragon, not so good. And I get it. But then I put out a fish thing and it does good. And then sometimes I do store tour, not so good. And maybe because it's the way I do store tours, I'm not sure. Or then I'll do, like, I want to do one on my isopods. I just set them all up in their new homes. I'm like, but I don't think, like, I could start another channel for my exotics. And here's why I say that. Now, Rachel, oh my gosh, she's amazing. Started another channel, already got over 1,000 subscribers. By tonight, she probably got 2,000. Amazing. Plantaholic. Check it out. Instagram, Plantaholic 101, I think, or 100. It's absolutely amazing. I don't think it works that way for me or somebody, a smaller channel that I don't have the, what do you call it, the channel strength for something like that yet. So since I'm kind of going along with the day in the life of Suzy Q, they're in my day in the life, so I'm just doing it. But I've kind of been told you're going to want to niche down. Even that name is silly. So if I was to ask you guys, my roly-polies, I even got a good one. I got those dairy cows. Love, they're my new favorites. They're huge, though, so I can't put them in with my bearded dragon. I got to put them in with something that's not going to eat them like my crested geckos. Even they eat them sometimes, but nowhere near like my bearded dragon. I put in roly-polies, especially the dairy cows, the large ones, and they're like, it's on. What would be the best way for me to ask you, what would you want to see? What do you want to see me doing? Where do you want to see my channel going? Because I want to put videos out for you. Like, or am I going about it the wrong way? Those kind of things. Like, I don't know, a survey sounds silly because the Plantaholic channel, yes, 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 yes. I love it. What does Scott say? I love your pond work and all your fish room and tank builds. Okay. Now here's the thing. The fish room's easy because it's always going to be here. I'm not going to go get a tank just to do a tank build. That's for sure. It just happens to be that I'm always moving stuff around, which is really good. I like that. The pond is never going to get old for me. I love it, love it, love it. So maybe that's what I'm going to focus on then. Thank you, Scott. I do not have the rubber ducky isopods yet. Do you have some? Do you have some? That would be so cool. Bob even gets grief for posting non-fish videos. I know, right? That's crazy. That's crazy. But I guess I get it. And maybe that's what I need to do. I know, 1,600 subs. But she is amazing. And she has that same thing for plants that I have. So it's like, that was a no-brainer. That was a no-brainer. H2O Plants H2O Aquatics, H2O Plants started talking about terrestrial plants, and I think he got a lot of flack for it too. I'm like, oh my gosh, who doesn't love plants? I want my whole house to look like the jungle, you know? I like everything you do, Susie. It's all good. Oh, you're so adorable. Thank you. Yep, 2 days old. That's it. Just 2 days old. 1,600 subs. She's good. She's got the same kind of passion, and she knows what she's talking about. And if she doesn't know what she's talking about, she learns it. It's like, and retains it. Do what you feel like doing. You have 2,000 plus followers, and it seems to be working. Just go with what you like. Oh, that's easy then. I like the animals. I like the fish. I like the amphibians. I like the lizards. Someday I would like to get a western hognose snake, but John doesn't like what they eat. So again, it's compromise, right? Because John is more important to me than, uh, I'd have to say he's like my favorite man in the whole wide world. You know, because my daddy's gone. Uh oh. You can build a reptile channel and community. I can't build a reptile. I can barely build a fish community. Oh my gosh. I tried to talk to reptile people, and it's like, that's crazy. It's crazy. Mike and I stats. Mike and I talk stats all the time, as does John. Well, how come you don't talk with me? You just send me pictures. Steenfod's in the house. It's true. What's true? Dang it. What'd I miss? It's true. Great idea, Bob. Something's a good idea, and something says it's true. Oh, that you get grief? I know. And when you talk about your skinks or when you talk about your isopods, I get so excited. Like, and I wish you'd start selling some of that stuff. I mean, like, ah, yeah, you don't get it from Bob. In Joey's video this morning, she was at 800. Oh yeah, she's got it. She's got it. What's wrong with an eclectic channel with nothing, Moonstone? Nothing's wrong with it. You're just going to grow at a much slower rate, and it's not going to be people who like reptiles that would join. I say join the queue. It'll be people who like me. So if you like reptiles, you'll subscribe to someone just for the reptiles. But if you do reptiles and do fish and do plants and do birds, and I only want to see the reptiles, I'm going to stop watching you. Well, I'm not, but some people will. But if you like me, then you're going to watch me no matter what I do. So yes, I can grow a channel that way, and it'll be much slower, which is fine. You're right. I think that's the way to go, and it'll just be, yeah, I like that. Oh my gosh, I just had a light bulb moment. Damn, do you hear that, Funk? You and I are out, and John's in. Oh, that's my favorite man. Yeah. Jade was my mom's favorite, and I brought one home, and my dad planted a jade. Oh, that is so sweet. You're lurking and eating. D, you got to tell us what you're eating. Sharing experience is the best way for us to learn each other. I know. I think it's great. I know very few experts. Yeah, well, I definitely don't know that. Not that easy to talk like salty, but I plug on. Exactly. Even aquatic saltwater. That's its own niche, which is crazy. That's why I wanted you on my channel, Bob, because you've got a lot of the same animals I have, a lot of the same fish I have, saltwater, freshwater, the reptiles, about all of that. I was like, and then when you were talking to that cockatoo, I was like, oh, Bob, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. Wow, it's amazing. He sends pics to them. It makes me jealous. Oh, the jade bushes. People want to see farts. Well, you can't see them. And if you can see them, it's probably halftime. Switch sides. Never stop watching. Aw, I want frogs. I have firebelly. We got 6 minutes, I think. Firebelly tree frogs. Well, they're called firebelly toads, but they're really frogs. And I just got a fog machine that I put inside there to keep the plants super, super moist. And these firebellies make this amazing sound. It's almost like a very low-grade dog barking that Sophie has started to imitate. I think it's great. And then I've got a red-eyed tree frog and an Australian white frog. My poison dart frogs, they all started going away, and one got super big. And I was told one could be eating them, but he went away. I don't know what happened. I'm looked all over unless they could get into the bottom. But I have my morning geckos in there, which they've started cloning. So, but they're not frogs. I like frogs too. YouTube is mainly needing to stay categorized. Yes, exactly. I'm not into keeping reptiles, but I don't mind hearing you talk about yours. Well, thank you, Deborah. That helps. That helps with my decision. Have you ever checked out Mahama Mama? She has reptiles and fish in business. Oh, that's interesting. Because if I actually hit the lottery bus, I think I would have a reptile rescue. I think I would have a reptile rescue, including turtles, obviously, because they're reptiles, and I love my turtles. Um, I think I would like that. I would have these gorgeous aquariums all around me, and I would get them. I wouldn't just keep them, but I would get them, make sure that they were better, getting safe, healthier, and then I would rehome them to good homes. And who is really an expert? I get more out of Father Fish small channel than I use. Oh, Father Fish, I think he's an expert. I do. I just started aquascaping that after watching one of his about the deep substrate, and I love Father Fish. He's funny. I think he's just new to YouTube. He's not new to. I think he's OG. I live pretty far out of the country, and we have ponds all around us. Ooh, that's nice. I love the sound of frogs. Let me tell you, Holly, I had clicking river frogs and couldn't for the life of me find the name of them. So I listened to a National Geographic, the sounds frogs make to find, because they look like a big-eyed tree frog, but the sound was not the same as a big-eyed tree frog. So I love the clicking and the sounds. They all make something different. Oh, we're heading over to Funk Stream. Let's get ready. Am I late? Am I late? Oh, 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 oh. See you at Dunks. See you at Funks. The car nut YouTubers make crazy car nut with Joey's sub count, driving Lamborghinis. Yeah, I'm not doing that. People rarely like for content. They really like. What? Found a leak in my koi pond. Uh-oh. That could be super serious. I found a huge bullfrogs and they, they went in the pool with them. Oh. 23 well. I'm learning more. Wow, reptile rescue is a great idea. Maybe you could get sponsors for that work. That would be great. 3 minutes, Q. I am on it. And I don't know if I have a time lag and my 3 minutes is up. No, I think I'm on top. Am I on top of it? To me, Father Fish is one of the foremost experts on tube, and he does not have a super huge channel. Not yet. Not yet. And it's you can have all the best information, but if you don't follow the YouTube, and it's not YouTube picking and choosing, but if you don't follow the certain things that get you thrown into the algorithm, and one of which is just time. You just need time, or you need channel strength. He has neither. So he's got to build up channel strength, and he could be like Rachel and just start another channel and go, or it just takes time to get there and get the word out. So I think if each of us takes one of our favorite OG YouTubers and share it, just keep sharing it until it gets out, he'll get noticed real quick. Being I just kicked it. Being a OG like he is. Funkadelic is coming up. I'm putting that up there. I'm going to need to catch up. Someone was at my door for 10 minutes. What? How dare they? How dare they? Oh, I'm still good. Okay. Oh my gosh. You guys, thank you so much. What an amazing stream. You guys make my Sunday night like you wouldn't believe. One of these days, I'm going to stay on topic and talk about what I wanted. I did talk about it a little bit, but I didn't really stay on topic. But that's okay. That's okay. That's why it's Q&A. And I like the Q&A idea, even though if I'm going to have a lot of the questions. Because a lot of times you guys have the answers like you showed tonight. Just look at the Floridas and copy what they do if you want to grow fast. No, I can't do that. because I'm not in Florida. I don't have anything outside. Plus, I heard there's some laws coming up that might squash some of theirs. What is OG? Like old head, old style, somebody who's been keeping fish successfully for like decades, that has either gone collecting, run a store, or just successfully had fish tanks, is very knowledgeable in it long before the internet. Like OG. That's what I call OG. I don't know, old guy, but it's not age old, it's knowledge old. I have learned a bit from FF. Father Fish. I'm very lucky to be awesome. Oh, this was fun, guys. Thank you so much. I do not want to be late for Funks. Let me find Candy's link because I gotta join Funkadelics. Thank you guys for coming. You made my night.